Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Sassy Sky. Today is St. Patrick's Day and I am feeling very green. I have been doing a lot of colorful looks lately and I've been loving the color, and I've typically been doing blues and pinks, but today I want to do green. Let's get a little festive. So let's just go ahead and get into it. The palettes I'm going to be using are Certified's the Affinity 2 palette. Looks like this. Really pretty. It's got your blues on this side and your greens over here on this side. I love this palette. I love Certified's formula. I have used this before. I'm trying to kind of dive into the palettes that are in my collection that I don't give enough love to, and that is definitely one of them. The other palette that I will be pulling probably most of my shimmers from is the Melt Smoke Sessions palette. Really pretty. I love the greens in here, and yeah, that's kind of like what I'm going for, is this green right here. Kind of a nice dark deep smoky green, not anything too bright. And this is a new palette. I've had this palette actually in my collection for a while. I just haven't actually used it. It's the Kaleidos Futurism 1 Sci-Fi Green palette. These were like the last palettes I ordered before my no-buy. Oh, look at that. That is just so beautiful. I think I might pull from this one mostly. I narrowed it down to these 3 palettes. Okay, I'm just gonna do my brows off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so I actually hated what I was trying to put on my eyelids. So I'm gonna go in with the NYX Proof It eyeshadow base. This stuff typically doesn't fail me. And I'm also gonna go in with a different shadow first, just because I think that might help. Especially because a lot of people say that these shadows are that the Kaleido shadows are really good, so I'm like, well, frick. Must be the base. Okay, I have to set this base because she's really freaking sticky. Like, if you've ever worked with the NYX Proof It, you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna start off with the Affinity 2 palette, and I'm gonna go in with this like mossy, kind of bright-ish green. I'm gonna pack that on my lid and up into my crease. And this is just a Morphe M166 if you're interested. Yes! Okay, now I'm going to take an M506 and I'm going to take that same shade. And I'm going to really blend it out. What is wrong with me? I freaking adore Certified's formula and their eyeshadows. They're just such good quality. Even their blues and purples. If you can nail blues and purples, like, you know what you're doing. Oh yeah, beach. That's what I want. Like lime green, but swampy. Okay, and then I'm also gonna go in with this like darker green right here. I'm just gonna deepen up the outer edge a little bit. Oh, I'm living for this swampiness. I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. Fluffy Ab Blender, and I'm just gonna take the shadow off of it. And I'm gonna go back in with the first shade I went in, that Albor shade, and just very lightly blend over everything. I'm also gonna very lightly go into this like super bright green right here. This is either going to screw the whole thing up or make it look really pretty. Sometimes you just have to take those risks when it comes to eyeshadow. Like, is this going to make everything come together or screw me over? That looks super pretty. It's like a smidge brighter than what I was going for, but I'm not mad at it. I'm going back in with that Albor shade. That was the first shade we went into. And I am going to just reblend this everywhere. I don't want to put too much color on here. It's going to get muddy quick. Oh, these shades are so beautiful. I love this palette so much, honestly. Like, for good blues and good greens, this is your girl. You know, I think I'm just gonna go in with Mean Green right here, because I was trying to decide between Black Widow and Mean Green, but I think I just want to do Mean Green. Ooh. I forgot how freaking soft and pigmented these shades are. Okay. I'll take the M506 and just blend the shimmer and the mattes together just a little bit. Oh, bitch. Okay, I think I definitely like need a green in my upper waterline. What is that called? Like to tight line? These are my two darkest greens. I think I'm gonna go in with this lighter green teaspoon. I'm impressed. This looks really freaking good. I hadn't played very much with the greens. I've leaned more towards the blues in this palette. For this look, I didn't end up using the Kaleidos 1 Sci-Fi Green, like Futurism 1 palette. I was trying to create a look with this that I didn't show because I had to wipe it off because it was horrible with these two greens, and they just like did not want to blend. And I changed eye primer, but then like I didn't want to go back in and have to wipe it off again because my eyelids are already pretty sore. So I didn't actually end up showing me using this palette, so I'm actually going to try to use this palette sometime this week to kind of gather my thoughts, because a lot of people say these palettes are really good and the formulation's good and the mattes are amazing, but like I didn't try the shimmers and I only tried 2 of the mattes in here, but 2 of the mattes is already like a third of the palette. So I don't know, but I'm going to keep trying to use this because that was kind of disappointing that I didn't, they just weren't blending. It could have just been the eye primer. I might try this palette again, let you know my thoughts on it. This is the look I created using the Affinity 2 and then the Smoke Sessions. I only used Smoke Sessions for the shimmer on my lid. Everything else came out of this palette. My oh my oh my. This palette's honestly really beautiful. If you've contemplated getting Certified shadows or an indie brand shadows and you just don't know where to start with Certified. They are, I believe this was like a $35 palette plus shipping. I think I got it in like 2 to 3 weeks. So just kind of keep that in mind, but honestly, like, beautiful. I have their Tropical Wonders palette as well, and I love it. I love it so much. I just wanted to play around with this palette more to kind of get my cohesive thoughts, because I do plan on doing a palette collection video relatively soon. Probably not... It probably won't be one of my upcoming videos. It'll probably be one of my April videos, just because I'm trying to play with all of my makeup that I have to kind of gather all of my solid thoughts on what I think about them. And the shimmers in here, I only used this palette one time before this. Wow. Oh wow. Melt? I think he did something doing an all shimmer palette with 2 mattes. Oof. Let's do face. I'm gonna go in my Smashbox primer water. Tatcha Liquid Silk. Oh, the stuff is so... It's just so good. I didn't buy this. It was sent to me from Influencer. But holy crap, if I run out of this, I'm buying it. After I use up like all the rest of my primers. And I need another primer. Like, that's the primer I'm gonna spend big bucks on because it's so good. It just like blurs everything. Okay, now that I'm done with my eyeshadow, I'm gonna set my brows because I can see a couple out of place. This is my favorite brow gel. It's the Control Freak by NYX. If you need your brows to just stay all day and you want something that's super inexpensive, amazing. I want to use mostly cream products today and stay pretty luminous. Obviously, I'm going to set with powder because I'm an oily freaking bitch. But before I put on foundation, I'm actually going to go in with this e.l.f. I don't even know if you can get this anymore, which is a shame because they're my favorite. They're like the aqua infused blush and bronzers. This one's in pink beige, bronzed pink beige. I really hope you can still get these because I freaking adore them. I'm just going to go in on the bronzer side with an e.l.f. sponge, and I'm just going to really lightly put this on before foundation. I'm gonna go in with the blush side. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer on my under eyes because they be looking crazy. That's way too much concealer. I haven't used this stick foundation since I bought it when I did a full face of ColourPop. Did I even post that video? Anyways, I'm going in with Light 40N. I don't even remember my opinion of this foundation. I don't even know how much I need. If this is too much, not enough, but we're just gonna start with that. This is my only stick foundation. I don't typically reach for stick foundations, but I heard like not so good stuff about the other foundation when I was filming that video, when I planned on filming that video, so I ordered this one instead. That blended out beautifully. Dang, and I thought I was gonna need an oil. Like, I came fully prepared with some rosehip oil just in case it was too stiff. That's not stiff at all. Unless this breaks me out, I don't see this being a bad foundation so far. I'm just gonna go in with a little more concealer. My usual concealers. Okay, I'm gonna set under my eyes and then my T-zone. Dude, I think we're gonna finish this soon. Okay, we're just gonna dust off all the excess powder. I haven't used this bronzer in a while, and I was looking through my collection and I was like, you know what? I want to use this. This is the Pure Bronzing Act in Light. It's like a matte bronzer. It smells like chocolate. And I love that. I'm gonna take a Real Techniques blush brush. I'm not gonna go too ham because like this foundation already doesn't match me like too well. I mean, it's not too obvious. I feel like my foundations look fine and then I put bronzer on it and they just look so much darker than I was planning on them to look. Oh, this bronzer is so good. Why did I like stop using it? That's my problem, is that I'm getting too much products in and I can't use my good products. Okay, let's set this real quick with the Ulta Makeup Setting Spray. Honestly, I'm really sorry if it bugs you that I use the same the same products over and over and I just like switch it up a little bit. But I'm on a no buy and I'm not really buying products. And like when I say something's new, it means that I've bought it and I've hoarded it for the last up to a year and a half. So I'm just trying to use up the shit I have, see if I even like it, maybe pass it on to my mom because my mom's my only friend. So yeah, let's finish the eyes and then do a little blush and highlighter and then I think we're pretty good. You know, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go super bright on the bottom. I'm going to use this shade right here. I don't really want to put any eyeliner on my waterline. We're going to take Chauffeur lip liner from Revolution. The gloss I'm going in with is from I Heart Revolution in I Heart Chocolate. That's a nice nude. Okay, and then to finish it off, okay, for highlight, I'm going to go in with this Kaleidos Space Age in the shade Laser Glazer. This is probably going to be too deep for my skin tone. I'm like, you know what? I want to do green eye and I want to use this highlighter and match it, so let's do it. I've never actually tried these highlighters before. I'm going to use the Kaleidos highlighter brush. I've heard that the brushes work directly with the highlighters so that you get like the correct pigmentation and the best pigmentation, so I don't know. Oh, frick. Oh, you can see it. I purposely put it in a spot where you're not supposed to put it just so that it would pick up. Look at that. That is... Oh, this side needs more. I'm gonna look so stupid and you know what? I don't care. Okay, yeah, if you're gonna buy these highlighters, buy this brush. I might test this with a different brush to just confirm, but so far, so good. Okay, I want to highlight my brow with this. Oh, yeah, in my inner corner. Yup. Okay, I'm not normally one to be like all about colored highlights. Are you guys seeing how beautiful this is? Do we see how freaking beautiful this is? Okay, I'm gonna finish off my makeup by putting mascara on, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this completes today's St. Patrick's Day look. I am thrilled with it. When I first started, I thought like that it was gonna be bad because I don't typically wear greens, and like the first palette I used didn't want to work for me, but wow! And this highlight, this has to be like the most wearable green ever. Then you turn and it's like boom, green, boom, green, boom, 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 green. I love it. I'm gonna keep trying out some more Kaleidos highlighters in the next couple weeks because I think it's beautiful. I like the lip I went with. I went with something super, super natural that wasn't gonna like deter from the eyes. Alright guys, so that is today's video. I really hope you enjoyed my St. Patrick's Day face look technically because of the highlighter. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias, which should be linked down below. I've been kind of lazy in my description box, not gonna lie. But I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Okay, I'm just like rambling at this point. This is why it takes you forever to edit, Skylar. Knock it off, stupid head. Is it even... Girl, is it even showing on camera? I'm gonna be pissed if it's not.